it was Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, who said, the wealthiest people in the world look for and build networks. The rest look for work. There's a figure below that. Yeah? Can you see? It says TYFCB. That is thank you for closed business. 2 crores, 5 crores, 10 crores, 12 crores. I just wanted to bring your attention to the kind of crores of business that's being generated here. And let me tell you, my dear friends, the tag crorepati there doesn't mean that these members have gained that business. That shows that these members have given that business to their fellow members. Can you hear it for them? I have a question for all our visitors here. And for Surjit Singh as well. How many of us in the room here want to make crores for our business? We want to get crores and crores. Yeah, multiple crores. Sir, you don't want? You want to become an entrepreneur, right? Yeah. So when you become an entrepreneur, you want crores. You want to bespoke, right, Suhas? So once again, I'll ask the question. Okay, you can keep that. I know now you're interested in how many crores who has made it. Okay. You will not know that. You can only see how many crores who has given, right? Bakes up. वो बाद में देखेंगे. अच्छा, अब थोड़ा मैं जो आपको बताने जा रहा हूँ, थोड़ा सुनिए. ये आपके फायदे के लिए बात कह रहा हूँ मैं. Yeah, is that okay, guys? If I have your attention for 2 minutes? Yes. Yeah. Just keep your mobile phones and keep your roster sheets down and just 5 minutes. Yeah, Dr. Sir, fantastic paintings. I loved it. Thank you, sir. Tumba chanaಗಿದೆ. Okay, so let me ask you this once again. How many of us want to make crores for our business? Okay, I can see all the visitors are putting up their hands. Sir, आपको भी बनाना है ना? हाँ, आपने उठाया. Very good. So I'll tell you how you can do that. I will tell you. बताता हूँ मैं. I will tell you how you can do that in a moment. But before that, I want you to think. Think of the last purchase you made. It could have been going to watch a movie. It could have been going to a restaurant to have dinner. Or it could have been the purchase of a mobile phone. Yeah, the mobile phone, yes. It could have been that also. Perfect. Now, chances are that before you made this purchase, you took the recommendation of a friend. Is it worth going to watch Oppenheimer? Is this mobile phone great? Can I buy it? Yeah. Chances are you took the recommendation from a friend before you made that purchase. How many of you agree with me?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So as buyers or as customers, we love being referred for products and services that we want for ourselves. And why do we love it? We love it because someone else has already experienced that movie, so we will not be wasting those 2 hours in a multiplex. Or someone else is already using the latest model of that particular Samsung or iPhone, and it's safe for us to go in for that. So as buyers of goods and services, we love being referred. You agree with me? Yes. Now let's look at the other side. As business owners, don't we love it when someone refers a potential client to buy from us? Don't you love it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you are sharing here, you get business through referrals. Perhaps several of you shared that, right? So as business owners, we love it, and research has shown that when a client, a prospect comes to you through a referral, there are 70% greater chance of it converting to a sale, because he is already sure of your product or service to that extent. So to bring it to conclusion, as both buyers, that is as customers and as business owners, as buyers and as sellers, referrals are wonderful. And referrals, for any great business to happen, any substantial business to happen, referrals are very important. So now let me ask you this question. Several of you mentioned this, yeah, that you are getting business through referrals. So how many of us in the room already get more than 50% of our business through referrals? Put your hand up. More than 50%. Yeah, fantastic. Now let me ask you this question. How many of us have a system in place to generate these referrals on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. BNI members, don't put up your hands. Yeah, I can see Pramit's hand is jumping up there. Yeah, how many of us have a system in place? I'm asking the visitors this. Yeah, how many of us have a system in place to generate these referrals on a regular basis? Strange, isn't it? Strange. So many of us depend on referrals for our business. More than 50% of our business comes through referrals, but hardly one person put up their hand saying that, hey, I have a system. So this is where BNI comes into the picture. BNI is a proven system that helps generate referrals for your business on a regular basis. It's proven. So BNI has been around, if you see my pin here, 38 years. 38 years, and you heard the stats spread across the globe. 79 countries now, 121 cities in India. Okay? And you heard the business that BNI has helped generate. So you might be wondering, what is it that makes BNI so very successful? Would you want to know? Sir, सुनना चाहेंगे? If you want to know, I'll tell you. अगर आप सुनना चाहेंगे तो जरूर बताऊंगा मैं कि what is it that makes BNI so very successful? It's not one thing. There are actually three things. There are three things, Dr. Saab. There are three things that make BNI so very successful. You know, the very first thing is the very meeting structure. Yeah. So when you came in the morning, there was that session called the open networking session, where, so let me ask our visitors here. So when you came in this morning, you're a doctor as well, sir. So when you came in this morning, were you greeted by our members? Did anyone ask you, sir, is there too much traffic outside? Did anyone tell you, yaar, bahut garmi hai, weather? Anyone speak of weather, politics, religion, or traffic?
No.
What did they ask you? Good morning, sir. Welcome. What do you do? What's your business? So can you see the structure? Right from the time you enter, members want to know what you do. Yeah, doctor, you're smiling. Nija helta idnala, sir. Perfectly. Even someone asked you what do you do, right? And I love your paintings. Fantastic. So, moving forward, when the meeting started, you were shown a place to sit, and our members, in 30 seconds, presented about their business. And if you would have observed, very, very specific presentation, they told us what they do, they told us their success story over the past week, and they had a specific referral ask. I want to get connected to so and so person, so and so company. Each one of them did that. And they are trained to do that. Right? So you can see that no time is lost. The whole room presented their businesses in just 30 seconds. The other members were listening to them. And they were making a note in the roster sheet of the specific ask that our members were asking. Okay, that's what these columns are for. And soon after that, so that was our weekly presentation session. And soon after that, we have a feature presentation where members, by rotation, get 8 minutes to present about their business in detail. Okay, they get a whole 8 minutes to present about their business and educate the room about their business, because that's when the room can go out there and get the referrals for them. Right? So in 8 minutes, they take them through their entire business journey and what they do and how they help clients. Today being a special day, since we have so many visitors here, they called me and said, Ram, why don't you come here and educate our visitors about how BNI can work for them. So that's the session that's happening now. Soon after this, you will see the most energetic session of a BNI meeting. Okay, that's called the giving session. That's where members, they've been listening to weekly presentations in the last week. During the week, they go out there and look for those connects for the fellow members. And during the next session, they will be passing the business, they will be formalizing the business. They've already connected the members. And these members who have closed business will be saying thank you to those fellow members. And these members will be formalizing the referrals given. Right? You will see that shortly. So can you see, that is the first thing that makes BNI so very successful. The meeting specific agenda. From time of entry to time of exit, it's only about business. The second thing that makes BNI so very successful is the very philosophy that we live by. The philosophy is givers gain. We believe that if you help others win business, they will want to help you win business back. A more everyday way of saying the same thing is what goes around comes around. Fantastic. So this BNI philosophy, the manner in which our members look for business for fellow members, you know what they expect in return? When you give business to someone, when you connect someone for business, outside, you see that people expect a commission or a kickback. They want an immediate benefit for having done that, right? BNI. There are no kickbacks or commissions. Have you seen that happen anywhere? कहीं भी देखा है सर आपने कि मैंने आपको बिजनेस मैंने दिलाया, मेरा क्या है, मेरा हिस्सा क्या है? यहाँ पे नहीं होता है. No kickbacks, no commission. कहीं देखा है आपने? नहीं देखा है. It happens here in BNI. It doesn't happen out there in the world. It happens here. That's the second thing that makes BNI so very successful. The third thing is the training and education. So let me ask you this. Do you believe that networking is important for entrepreneurship?
Yes.
Do you believe that networking is important even if you're employed somewhere? If you ask any successful person whether he is employed in an organization or whether he's running his own business as an entrepreneur, he will tell you the most successful people today are the ones that are well networked. Okay. Now, if networking is so important, let me ask you a question. Sir, which college did you go to? Baldwin's. Did they have a subject called business networking in Baldwin's? I went to Germans, St. Germain's High School. They didn't have a subject there. Anyone else went to any other college? Sir, in college only subject itta, sir, networking, not IT networking, business networking. Anyone here? Anyone? You had a subject like that, Narendra? No? You didn't? You're sure? Strange, isn't it? Strange. Anyone went to an MBA college here? Yeah? Was there a subject?
No.
Strange, isn't it? Strange. If we know that networking is so important for successful entrepreneurship, but there's no subject. Our founder, Dr. Ivan Meisner, has written over 24 books on the subject alone. He has a book that says how men network differently from women. And he goes deep into the subject. So that's who our founder is. And today, in BNI, we have several training workshops that help groom you into a successful networker. They help, you might be thinking, hey, how do I pass referrals? They help groom you into getting those referral skills, getting your presentation skills. How many of us in the room here have honed our presentations after joining BNI Symphony? Can you see the whole room? Do you think I could stand here 15 years ago when I joined BNI and speak like this? I couldn't. BNI has groomed me. BNI has honed me. So training and education is a vital part of BNI, which is also what makes it so very successful. So these are the three things. The meeting specific agenda, the philosophy, givers gain, no kickbacks and commissions, and training and education. But you know, that's enough of me trying to tell you why BNI is successful and what makes it successful. Let's see how it can add success to you right now, practically. Right? All of you in the room here, yeah, I asked you how many of you want to make crores and your hands went up. So let's see the kind of opportunity that exists for you here in the room right now. Are you excited to see that? Yes. The kind of opportunity that exists. So in the morning I met a few of you and I collected your cards, and quite a few interesting people I met. I couldn't meet all of you, and I just picked up these cards. I spoke to a few of you, and I spoke to Nirmala, yeah, who runs a Bakeaholic, right? And there was Naveen as well, yeah. So you know what? I'm just going to. There are many here. I just call upon one of you to demo the kind of connections that exist. So Naveen, can I ask you to come up in front as a volunteer? Come. Come, Naveen. Yeah, let's do it for Naveen. So Naveen, tell us what you do. Tell the room what you do.
Good morning all once again. My name is Naveen. I'm from Secure Village. Last 10 years I'm doing home automation and security segment, like residential purpose and commercial. You like automation, like curtain automation, gate automation, lights. You can set a schedules and scenarios and whatever you like.
Fantastic.
You work for.
Thank you, Naveen.
Thank
So
you.
when I was probing further, what is it you do? Is it more of home automation? Is it more of security? Then he said, sir, I do 80% of my business is
Home automation and security.
security systems. Okay, security systems and home automation. So I asked him, his customers, he said, mostly we are into security systems.
Security.
Yeah. So let me ask you, Naveen, can you tell us your top 3 customers?
Sir, BGS Global College.
BGS College.
Century Builders. People Tree.
Century Builders.
Just make.
No, only 3.
Only.
And one hospital, People Tree.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I take these, there are 3 different industries. Okay. One is builders,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
This is education sector, and this is healthcare,
Healthcare.
hospitals.
Yes.
Okay, now choose one industry.
Builders.
Builders. Okay, so now can you see how he's inclining security systems 80%? He said home automation, now he's choosing builders. Fantastic. Now let's see the kind of connections that exists in the room here to builders. Okay, so visitors and members, you are welcome to participate when I ask you, do any of you know any builders? Yes, tell me. Purvankara. Now as they are telling out the names, I'm going to write it down here. Okay, builders is what we are looking. Purvankara. Yes. Next, tell me something. Shobha. So, Naveen,
Yes.
if you are working with any of these builders,
Yes.
please tell me, so I'll strike the name off this list. Are you working with Purvankara?
No, sir.
Shobha?
No, sir.
Fantastic. Any more members? Yes.
Legacy builders.
Legacy. Don't feel shy, visitors. You can also tell us. Yeah. Brigade. Yes. Continue, please. I don't have all day. Gopalan. Get the names coming. Yeah.
L&T Realty.
Gopalan.
L&T Realty.
L&T.
Vaishnavi.
Sumadura.
Vaishnavi.
Vaishnavi.
Concord.
Simply don't shoot out names. Are you working with these guys? Concord. Yeah.
Bharatiya City.
Concord. Bharatiya City.
Mahavir.
Mahavir Builders, okay. Arun Pati is working with Mahavir.
Okay, Naveen is going to be from the bank only.
Yeah, sir. Definitely.
Okay.
Nambiar builders.
Nambiar. Okay. Nambiar. I have got Nambike. Nambiar Builders. Anyone from this side? Shravani. Okay.
Chartered housing.
Sorry?
Chartered housing.
Chartered Housing.
Krishna builders. Durga builders.
One second. Chartered Housing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, which is the other one you said? Durga. Krishna.
Krishna developers.
Krishna Developers and
MSR.
you know what, I'm going to stop here. I can't keep writing this. The board is full. Okay. So guys, let me ask all of you that gave us these names of builders. We know that Naveen does automation and security, right?
Right.
Now let me ask you guys, if you knew Naveen well, you spent some time with him, understood about his business, and you knew that he's trustworthy, yeah, he's great at what he does, and he delivers as he says, would you have any hesitation in referring him to any of these builders?
No.
You're thinking about it?
No.
Absolutely. Definitely. They would prefer you happily. Now let me ask you, Naveen.
Yes.
Let me ask you. Choose one of these builders. If you wanted a connect here and now, which one would it be?
I'll go for first option.
He'll go for the first option. Purvankara.
Purvan.
Okay. Now, if Purvankara was to become your client,
कहाँ से करूँ?
if Purvankara was to become your client, how much business,
That's
ballpark
11.
figure, do you think you'd be able to close in a year's time with them?
Maybe crore.
How many? Tell me, give me a figure that comes because you know your business.
Depend upon requirement it will grow.
So I'm asking you, Purvankara builders, if Purvankara was to become your client, in 1 year's time, approximately how much business could you close?
Maybe crore together like.
So,
two
give me
crore,
1,
5
2.
crore, like.
You tell me how much because you know your
No,
business.
because it will happen depends on
Approximately.
their requirement.
Approximately 1 crore.
Approximately you can take it 5 crore.
5 crore. Don't worry, there's no IT professional. Income tax people, being very careful about it. 5 crores. So when we started, what did I say? How many of you want to generate crores for your business? So can you see with one client, he is going to generate 5 crores in 1 year's time. Imagine if he was to get connected, he'd need to see how to handle his back end to be able to service so many clients. So can you see the crores happening? Can you see the crores happening? Yeah, you can see it. You saw 5 crores happen. Okay. Now, one more question. I picked builders only from his top 3 customers. I could have picked any industry segment and the board would have got full. I could have picked any of you sitting here and the names would have come out. You know why? Because when good people meet, great things happen. And since we are business focused, this is what comes about. So thank you very much, Naveen, for participating. So now you can see how BNI in a structured way can help generate crores for your business. You know, it was Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, who said, the wealthiest people in the world look for and build networks. The rest look for work. Thank you very much. Back to you, Frankie.